guys, welcome back to One Mouse, One Dream. So why am I decked out in my new Disney shirt and my ears? Well, it's because we're going to Walt Disney World today. Yes, that's right, today. When you guys see this video, it's obviously going to be the day after we get back from Disney, but that's okay because I'm sure we'll be planning our next trip very soon. But I wanted to share with you something I forgot to share in how I pack for Walt Disney World, my most recent one, which was just, I think, like 2 or 3 weeks ago on Tuesday. And I forgot to share with you how I pack sort of my card bag. I bring with me a Vera Bradley tote that is a Disney print, which I'll show you in a second. But I pack this bag pretty much the same every time. I may change it up depending on how long we're going for and things, but everything that I keep in this bag is basically like our electronics and things that I might need on the way down to Disney. I usually keep this in the back seat and just grab whatever I need at the time that I need it. But I forgot to share, this with you, and so I thought I'd make a quick little video before we leave today because Brad's actually at work right now and I just finished up everything that we need to do before we go to Disney and be there hopefully sometime this evening, well, Friday evening, and I can't wait. So this bag here is a Vera Bradley tote. It's called a Vera tote, and this is in the Where's Mickey pattern. Brad purchased this for me 2 years ago, I think, for my birthday, and I couldn't be happier. It's rather heavy at the moment because, like I said, this has all of our electronics and stuff that I might need in the car ride to Disney. So if I was flying, I would probably use a different bag just because this bag doesn't have a zipper. It has a toggle closure, which is right here, but I'm one of those paranoid people that I like to have a carry-on bag that is a zipper so nothing falls out and I don't lose anything. I mean, you can keep an eye on it, but I'm just paranoid and I don't want to be that, have that one instance where I do lose something, especially something as important as like a charger or something like that. But this is what I bring with us all the time to Disney. It's held up really well for all these trips that we've done recently in the car since moving to Georgia. And I just love it. It's a really big size, you can see, compared to my head and my ears. But I love this print. It's a really pretty blue, green, and navy background, which is really nice. I think you can still get some of this pattern in like Disney items at the parks or on the website, but not very much is left. So probably eBay or Amazon would be your best bet if you're looking for something like this. But inside, you can see on the back side there are 6 pockets, and on the back side. On the back side there's 3 pockets, and on the front side there's 3 pockets. So there's a total of 6 pockets on the inside, 1 on the exterior on the front, and 1 on the exterior on the back. So I, at the moment, don't have anything in the front side, but I usually stick my cell phone inside the front. And in the back, I usually throw a pack of tissues in the back because, again, this is my bag that I'll be keeping with us in the car and not in the trunk behind us. So I'm going to just show you one by one. There's something in each pocket. I'm not going to be able to hold up and show you what's inside, but I'll bring out everything that I have inside here. It basically is as organized as I can get it for this point in time. It's not perfect by any means, but it's been working for us and it's pretty easy. So I'll start in the pockets. I'll go one by one in the pockets. This little Vera Bradley coin purse, I just have some earbuds in here as well as a memory stick. So whenever we go to Disney, because we are driving, I try to take advantage of that time and bring my laptop. So I bring my laptop and some maybe videos or something that I'm working on for this channel, and it just helps pass the time to get to Disney as well as getting some work done. It's not really work because it's fun, but that's why I bring a memory stick with, just in case I need extra things. This is just a really cheap laptop. It's not something that I'm gonna be worried if it gets scratched up or anything like that, and that's why I bring it with on these road trips. It doesn't have a lot of internal memory, so that's why I bring a memory card with me so that I can still do what I need to do, but not have to bring a good laptop with. So that's in the main section of the bag. That's why I have the memory stick, and I just keep that stuff right inside here because usually if I'm going to do something in the car, I like to put my headphones on so I'm not distracting Brad while he's driving, and that's just really nice, especially you know, if there's a lot of traffic or something and, you know, it's getting a little stressful or something, I don't want to have loud stuff going on in the background while I'm trying to edit the videos and things. So that's in one of the pockets. The next pocket over, I have the cord for the laptop. Obviously, before we leave, I make sure to charge the laptop fully so that I can use it the whole time while we're driving to Disney. I've been trying to search for one of those cords that you can plug in to the lighter or like a USB thing that will charge the laptop. I haven't found anything yet, but that would be really awesome. If you guys know of anything, let me know, because especially with this cheap laptop, the battery doesn't last very long, and so I can probably get, I mean, a little bit of time out of it, but probably 2 hours is at the max, and then you have to charge it, which again, I can still get it quite a bit done, but it'd be nice if it had a little bit longer battery time. The next thing in the pocket that's sharing with the cord is this little kiss lock case from Vera Bradley. Again, you guys know I love Vera. Inside this little kiss lock case, I have multiple little USB cords. So we use these for so many different things. We can charge our cell phones with them, with our little rechargeable batteries, which I'll show you guys in a bit. You can charge the camera with these as well. All of our electronics take the same end of the cord like this, and we can use the rechargeable batteries with the USB port at the end, and it's just really helpful. The only thing that does not charge with one of these is our laptop, and that, well, the cheap laptop. And that's why I wish I could find something that I could charge in the car or use one of those rechargeable batteries for. I've seen some really big ones, I forget what they're called, but they look like a brick basically, and it's a rechargeable battery for laptops. I just haven't found anything that will be compatible for our cheap laptop, and we're looking to replace that one because I like carrying the small ones like that, and that's why we purchased that, because it's smaller and compact, and I hate big laptops. So that's what's inside here. I take a couple extras just because I usually take 3 or 4, just because you never know what might happen if you lose one, or if you need 2 at one time, because I usually take more than 1 rechargeable battery inside the park for Brad and I to use, because like I said, it can recharge both our phones as well as our camera. So you never know when you need 2 instead of just 1. So I carry a couple in here as extras. In the last pocket on the back side of my bag on the inside, I have this little coin purse. I purchased this from Primark about maybe 1.5 years ago, 2 years, and I just love it. It has a cute little mini charm on the end. But inside here, I just keep with me my jewelry. So everything's inside this little pouch from Vera Bradley, and then also little plastic bags on the inside. I don't tend to take a ton of jewelry to Disney. I always usually wear smaller studs like this, so everything can fit nicely in here. The reason why I keep it with me is just because I don't want to lose it, and it's just nice and safe inside my bag that I'll have with me in the car. So that's everything on the back 3 pockets on the inside of the bag. Next, I'll go to the front pockets. Another little Vera Bradley case. And in here is extra chargers. So I'll show you the main charger that we use all the time, but I bring with extra chargers that are compatible again for our phones and for our camera. And I just like to have extras with, because you never know when you're gonna need them. One might stop working, you might lose one. Stuff happens, it's good to be prepared, and it's not taking up too much space. So there's just 2 extra cords in there. The next pocket is one of my pill cases. I showed you guys this on my videos before. This just has everything that we might need on the road trip down if one of us is starting to get a headache, or if I need an extra allergy medicine or something. All that stuff is right inside here, and it just zips up and is handy, sits right inside one of the pockets. The last pocket is my sunglass case. So this is again a Vera Bradley sunglass case with 2 pairs of sunglasses, so I'll be wearing 1 to go, and this is just a housing location for my other pair of, yes, Vera Bradley sunglasses. I just keep an extra pair with me just because if I want to wear a different color, or one breaks, or you lose it, things happen, and it's good to again be prepared. Then on the main section of the bag, again, I showed you my mini laptop that we bring with. That was inside here. And then I have 3 more bags to share with you. The first one is just a little zip cosmetic bag from Vera Bradley. I keep our old camera in here. So why do I take 2 cameras with? Well, just because yes, I love our new Canon, but things happen, and it's just nice to have a backup. Not to say that our new Canon's going to break or anything, but you just never know. I'm planning on taking a few pictures that I want to eventually blow up for decorations in our house, and so I wanted to take this one with the nicer lens on it that I can get some close-up shots. I don't have any special lens attachments or anything like that, but this one takes really good pictures with it. So I plan to take this into the park at least one time with us to Magic Kingdom, so I'll probably have my vlogging camera as well as this. What a difference getting the Canon, because this is so much heavier than the Canon that I'm filming on right now, and I love this camera. It's a great picture taking camera. It takes amazing photos just with the lens that came, because we haven't bought anything extra to go with this or anything. Maybe down the road I will buy some lens attachments and things, but for a compact DSLR camera, this camera does a great job for photos. However, you guys have noticed that the videos on this one have been sort of wavy and just not the greatest, and what a difference our Canon has made, at least for what we've seen. It's maybe not be that great because we're not professional photographers by any means, but for just switching from the Sony to the Canon, we definitely have seen a difference in our videos. But again, I still bring this with. I just keep it in a little pouch. Obviously, I don't want this banging around in the back of the trunk, and so that's why I keep this in the car with us. So that just fits in there. I have two identical cases. I purchased one at Primark maybe 2 years ago, and then I got a second one at Primark again because it was on sale for like $2. It's hard to differentiate between the two. I was thinking about like putting like a ribbon or something on the end so I know which one's which, but it's not that big of a deal. It's not like I have to go digging to figure out where something is, because they're just smaller pouches. But I'll start with the first one. So in here I keep more electronic stuff. Inside here, I always, for Brad and I, in order for us to charge everything that we charge, our phones, camera, rechargeable batteries, so on and so forth, every night, most hotel rooms don't have enough outlet locations, so I bring one of these for us to have some extra plugins. Now, some people might need two of these depending on the size of your family, and that's okay. Again, these aren't really heavy and they don't take up a ton of space. Some people might want to take the power strip cords with or whatever. I've never gotten like a note from housekeeping saying that you can't have these. I've seen these all the time. Like, they understand people have a ton of electronics now, and these are definitely a good thing to take with. The next thing inside here in this bag is my cord for our camera batteries. So for the Canon as well as the Sony, I have a 2-port battery charger that we purchased off of Amazon. These are really great because it charges 2 batteries at once. I think Brad might have paid, I don't know, like what, 15-20 bucks for these, I think. But really good investment because it charges faster than charging just one battery at a time. And especially if you're, you know, a vlogger like us, or just love to take videos and pictures of your family, you're gonna go through batteries quite often when you're at Disney World, because why wouldn't you? It's the most magical place on earth, and you want to capture everything. So that's why we have this. I have the backup one for our Sony, so just in case I do need to use the Sony, I have the battery charger for that. And it's not really electronic related, but it's starting to get warm at Walt Disney World, and I take with 2 portable fans just in case it gets super hot. I don't think it's going to this trip, but I have a blue one for Brad and a pink one for me. These are great. They have like the little carabiner clips on the back. I got these at Walmart like 5-6 years ago probably. I know they still make stuff like this at Target, Walmart, wherever, even sometimes CVS, Walgreens. But these are great to take with, especially if you're standing in a line that's really long and it's outside. These are a great way to cool down pretty fast without, you know, being in air conditioning. So I just keep these with pretty much all the time that we've gone, and just as a backup. I actually haven't used them since, I can't tell you when, but they probably will come in handy this summer when we go to Disney. Okay, so that's everything that's inside here. The little fans, the extra battery chargers, and the outlet cover. The last bag, which looks exactly like the one I just showed you before, has all of our things that we will use more frequently than anything. This is usually my go-to one that I grab. I can tell because it's heavier than the other two. That's one of my ways I can, you know, tell the difference between the two. Inside is this little pouch. This is a Vera Bradley little pouch that used to hold little tiny medicine bottles, but I've used it for something else. In here, I keep extra batteries for our Canon as well as my Sony. So in here I have the backup SD cards. I have the microchips that go inside the big SD cards. I have a couple of these plastic things inside here. It's just great to have extras. You never know when you're gonna need it, run out of space, one stops working, whatever. And of course, good to have extra batteries. Also in here is our main charger that we use. So Brad purchased this off of Amazon. It is a 3-prong charger, so it can charge 3 things at the same time. It has started to slow down a little bit, so I feel like it's not charging as fast as what it did before, but it still gets the job done, especially overnight. This one is like our lifesaver because of all the things we charge, our rechargeable batteries, our camera, or cameras if we use both of them, as well as our phones. This is just really handy in addition to those other extra chargers that I showed you. So in here I have all of our rechargeable batteries as well. We have a ton. We swear by the Mophis. It's a brand spelled M-O-P-H-I-E, again, Mophie. This is what it looks like. You can get these off of Amazon, you can get them in Best Buy. I think Target might sell them too, but we have 5 of them right now. They last probably about a year, year and a half, maybe 2 years, depending on how often you use them. Since we go to Disney a lot and we recharge our products a lot, as well as other travel trips that we take too, we tend to go through them pretty fast just because of how often we use them. But they range anywhere between, what, $15 to $30, I guess, depending on if you get them on a sale. They're really the best ones that we found. If you guys have any other recommendations, I greatly appreciate that too, but these are the ones that we love ourselves the most. And then the last thing that I keep in here is Brad's charger for his smartphone watch. This also comes in handy. He doesn't need to charge it every single day, but it's good to have a backup just because he loves his watch and he would be lost without it. So I make sure to bring that with too. So as I was saying earlier in the video, why we keep so many of the USB cords is because that's how you charge these. So you plug in the USB port to the end, and then this little micro end can go into your phone, your camera, whatever it may be, and then you just press the little button and it will start to charge. This is great because it doesn't require you to carry like tons of batteries to recharge your products or go to a place where you can plug in your phone with a regular outlet. I know a lot of people do that, but when you're at Disney and stuff, it's just so much more convenient to have these in your purse, your backpack, whatever it may be, or even just in your pocket. And they aren't heavy, they're lightweight, and it's a great way to keep yourself charged and ready to go with whatever you need to use it for. So the last thing to share with you is our little tripod stand that we purchased for the Canon. This also can be used for like a small selfie stick. This is the only size that you're allowed to use at Walt Disney World. You can't have anything extended any longer, and that's why we love this one. You can use it to set up to take some pictures or to do some filming, but it's really lightweight, it's easy to use, and it was pretty cheap. We got this for maybe, I think like $13, $14 at Best Buy, but this is our last electronic thing. This usually just gets tucked inside the bag wherever, it doesn't matter, because it doesn't take up a ton of room. So that's what I have in our car bag slash, I guess, electronic bag. Not too much. I still have my purse that I keep with me as well, but this stuff is things that I don't want to keep in the trunk in our bigger suitcase or suitcases, depending on how long we're going. I hope this gives you guys some ideas of what to bring with as far as like to keep you charged up in the parks, as well as to keep, you know, all your electronics being charged while you're in the room overnight sleeping, so that you're prepared for the next day. If you have any questions, comments, obviously leave them below. If you have any suggestions as far as like different things that you used, definitely please share that with us, because we love learning about new products that might help our trips a little bit more magical. I hope you guys have a great day, and we'll talk to y'all real soon. Take care.